Hey guys, it's Jonah here, and I'm back with a very special beer review for you today. And this one is from the series of Idle Valley Brewery beers, and this is the Big Red Bad Boy. This is easy to pronounce after you've had about 5. It's Unpretentious Declarant, and it is Gnarly American IPA. This one's 5.6% on the ABV, so I'm happy. Look at that big red bad boy, kind of trash polka style label. My God, have a look at trash polka, because they make some gnarly old tattoos. Don't know if that's what Harry was going for with the label, but it looks like it to me. And it's the red one, because you know it's got a red cap on it. Harry's beers all have different coloured crown caps. So you can tell when you're picking them out of the box. It's a 500ml bottle, Chamon, and what have we got here? It says, sharing techniques, formulas and experience can make great beers. Our beers are inspired by artisan brewers and ingredients from everywhere, particularly New Zealand and America. Well, this one should be American. We use the best British malted barley and a few specialty malts. And as we already said, this one has got a shed load of American hops in it. I believe it is a triple C, which is very common to American styles. I think we've got Centennial in here, we've got Cascade, we've got Chinook, I think it is. And we've got one that I even wrote down because I've never heard of it before, Artanum, which is very similar to those other ones. And people like Dogfish Head, Sierra Nevada, those type of guys, they use those type of hops in there. Malt wise, obviously we've got a backbone of pale malt, but we've got some crystal in there for a little bit of colour. Then we've got some wheat in. Yeah, well, you know, wheat beers, yeah, fine. And then we got some black malt. Now that's the one that sticks out for me. Does this red label mean this is a red beer? A red IPA, maybe? Don't know, we'll find out in a minute. I think I've drunk this one in the Idle Valley tap, but I can't remember because I had about 6 or 7 pints, and I was, by the end of the night, I was pretty drunk, and I didn't exactly know what was going on. But let's dive into this one. This is today's beer. Oh, a bit of a hiss. These have been chilling down, or this one I should say has been chilling down in the fridge. Not a huge hoppy aroma. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, it's poor. It is kind of red. Oh, I'll lift it up a little bit. Well, there's definitely that kind of copper colour. And let's finish it just there. See what I mean? Definitely got that kind of colour. Very, very, that's almost a 2-finger head. Nice small bubbles all collecting together. Make it look a little bit like a kind of Guinnessy head there. Huge amounts of carbonation. If I tilt the glass a little bit, you can see up there lots and lots of carbonation, which is fantastic. And it's reasonably clear. It's not 100% clear, but perhaps that's because I've had it in the fridge. Let's go in for a nose. Now, I'm definitely getting that kind of sweet, lychee, kind of kiwi, maybe even a tiny bit of that kind of let's go back in for some more. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of that Cascade-y, Super Cascade-y, Centennial, Chinook definitely in there, and that kind of sweet, kind of odd fruit, bubblegum I sometimes call it, from the Centennial. Look at that. The head is actually growing. It's growing out of the glass like a one cornetto. Let's dive in there. Wow, that is really smooth. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Going down the throat, going down the palate. A little bit of silky kind of silkiness in there, and then that's followed by a little bit of tartness. But I have to say, I'm really, really surprised that's not really hoppy. Let's have a look. I believe this is somewhere up in the 60 IBU range, if I remember rightly. I'm flabbergasted. Well done, Harry. Yeah, this isn't the kind of IPA that's going to blow your head off. This is very, very smooth. I'm liking that. It has got a residual sweetness from the malts, definitely. Yeah, and if you look at that colour, look at that. That is not quite a red ale, but neither is it a golden ale. Do you see what I mean? It's almost there. That, with a tiny few malt changes to get the malt dialed in, I think that would work really, really well as a red IPA. Hey, maybe something to think about for the future, Harry. It's not black. It's not a pale ale. Oh, lovely, lovely. This one is all about the hops, obviously, but somehow the hop bitterness has been balanced out by the malt sweetiness. They both are there, only in the finish. So you get that kind of sweet hit on the finish first, and then you get a little bit of the sourness of the hops, just as it kind of tails out towards the end. And we're talking really, really minor. This is a very finely balanced beer, and I have to say, I wasn't expecting it at all. I was expecting this to be a real hop bomb, but it isn't at all. 5.6 on the ABV is fine for the British market. The American market, a tiny little bit, I'd say maybe somewhere over 6, getting up to 7%. That would be fine. A ludicrous belch for a ludicrous beer. Let's go in for some more. And the other thing is, I'm not detecting that alcohol-y kind of twang on there. It's very well hidden for an over 5% beer. Nice bit of lacing if you're worrying about such matters, all the way round almost. Fantastic. Harry, well done on this beer. This is a very, very good beer, I'm going to say. I left this one, because I've had a couple of reviews already in this series. I left this one straight away because I really like Harry. I really like what Idle Valley are trying to do from the ground up, basically. This is a beer that's gonna do really well for you, sir. And I really look forward to coming up to see the tap and hopefully the brewery again. I didn't quite meet up with Harry last time, but I went to the pub and sunk a few fantastic beers like this. Let's go back. This was a review of the Unpretentious Declarant, the Gnarly American IPA. Very, very much more balanced than I thought it was going to be. You have done a fantastic style for this beer. American IPA. Go out and get yourself some, guys. We'll see you soon for some more beer, more wrongness, and some more in the series real soon. Take care. Wow, it's all gone. Oh, lovely, lovely beer. Now, I was thinking, because I'm such a nice guy, I might as well tell you about some of my other videos. So, if you click this little box up here, you get to see my Digesting Beer series, which is me ranting about all kinds of things. This week, as you see up here, it says, should we age our beer? That's me talking about that. And if you want to click down below, just here, we're talking about easy homebrew. And as you can see in a minute, look at that. This is one of my homebrewed ciders that I made. Bit too carbonated, that one. But if you want to have a look, click on that one down there. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can of course do it underneath the video with giving me a thumbs up, which hopefully you've done already. But if you click way up here on this banner up here that says Unclejona, that man from YouTube, if you click on that one, that takes you through to my site, and you can go and look through my playlists and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, until then guys, drink some beer and we'll see you real soon. I'll have to get another one now, eh?